start to look at footage, are you looking for the most exciting things? You know, what are you looking to sort of go in chronological order? How do you, you know, what is it that makes you want to start putting the film together? I don't know if that works for you, Victor.
Yeah, sure. Often I do find putting things in chronological order, at least on paper or in groups, helps, even though it probably shouldn't end up that way. But it helps me understand the chronology and how things happen. So, and then you can start to restructure and make things more interesting. In fact, that's what happened with Crumb. The director and I started putting the scenes together, and it ended up chronological, and the producer came in and just ripped us. She just tore into us and said, "You did exactly what you said you weren't going to do. You made a chronological biography." And we did.
That's Dick Pierce talks about with Penny Baker on the Dylan film. They had shot the footage, and they thought it was so great that they were going to have to find a new way of editing, and they couldn't figure out what it was, and it just sat there. And then he was invited to Princeton to talk, and he thought, okay, I'm going to put it in chronological order for the talk, and realized that works.
Right, and then we tore it apart and made it fresh. So yeah.
So it's like taking it apart afterwards.
It was then deconstructing it and finding a more interesting way to tell it, and what worked and what didn't, and what was interesting.
Yeah, well, if there's no clear storyline, for example, in these historical films, we do know what the storyline is, but usually I look at just, if it's interview based, I'll watch all the interviews and maybe watch them hopefully with the director. I remember one film, all of us, the whole team watched all the interviews together, but it took about a week, but it was incredible just to all sit in the room and watch everything together. But you know, if a film, if you're actually looking for the story in hours and hours of footage, and it is not a clear chronology, I do like to start at the beginning and just go through everything in the order that it was filmed. And sometimes I start cutting in that order, and other times, you know, we'll sit and block out all the scenes and do the 3x5 cards, and then create an order of how we think the scenes are going to work, and then I'll start cutting scene by scene. But there's no other way than just go one foot in front of the other, I think, till you get your first assembly.